welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a proper soft glam, the kind of one that we've been seeing everywhere all over Instagram. I've been doing a colour series on my Instagram and this look featured as my brown look, and I think it was my favourite one, which is weird because I love colour, but it just turned out really well and I was really feeling myself, let me tell you. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into it and crack on with the makeup. Okay, so the first thing I've already done in terms of skin prep is use this toner. It's the Lacura Healthy Glow Glycolic toner. Guys, this is from Aldi and it is a complete copy of the Pixie Glow Tonic, but it's amazing. And the Pixie Glow Tonic is what, £18? This is $3.99. We love to see it. So yeah, I've already done that all over. And then I'm going to go in with this new moisturiser that I've been using. It's the Glow Recipe Banana Soufflé Moisture Cream. And it's lovely. It smells like, you know those foam sweets that you'd have as a kid? The little bananas? That's what it smells like. I'm just going to clip this hair out of the way, because I know it's going to annoy everybody. So it can just stay like that. So yeah, just going to rub all the moisturiser in. It's so nice. It's like, I don't know, it's really thin, but it's really hydrating at the same time. I've been living for it. And the eye cream that I've been using recently is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. This is a really nice, rich eye cream, and it's slightly peachy in tone. So it helps to just brighten the eyes. I don't know why, but during lockdown my skin got so dry, and especially like around this area for some weird reason, I don't know. And I really needed an eye cream that was like really hydrating, so this has done the job. So for foundation, I'm going to be using a new product. I don't know if it's actually new, but it's new to me. So last year Sleek Makeup sent me a package and they put loads of foundations in there, and obviously I only really used a couple at the time. But because I had caught a tan, obviously you all know I caught a tan, I needed a new foundation, but I didn't want to repurchase my Nars one because obviously it's quite expensive and I'd only just bought a new one. So I dug this out, and it's the Vitality Foundation by Sleek. Guys, this is so nice. It's really light coverage, it's like light to medium, but you can build it up and it's a nice moisturising finish as well. And I was chuffed because it matched my skin without having to buy a new one. And I'm going to use this Morphe buffing brush, an E31, to pop this on. I'm going to dot it all over my face first, and then blend it out, and then I'm just kind of stippling it in with the brush. I think it just gives you a really even skin. And it's got a nice glow to it as well. It is quite like MAC Face and Body, but I would say it's just a little bit more coverage. But yeah, I've been loving it. And obviously it's Sleek, so win-win because it's cheap. Looks really yellow on camera, but it's not like yellow in real life. Okay, so next is a new foundation that I've just purchased as well, and it's the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. Guys, I'm a concealer fan. Like, I'll buy concealer like there's no tomorrow, and this is amazing. So good. So, what brush shall I use? I'm going to blend it out with this Morphe E49 brush, like a little flat kind of fluffy brush. And I'm just going to pop this into my eye. I might bring it up to kind of in line with my eyebrow. And the same on the other side. Tip of the nose and bridge, and I literally just put a tiny bit in the middle of the forehead. I don't want to put too much there at the moment because my forehead's quite brown, so I will go ashy very quickly. And then we're just going to blend that out by tapping it in with this brush. This brush is really good because it's flat. You can kind of tap it the same way you would with a sponge, but it doesn't take off the product. I love it. the edge bits here that obviously need blending in, I just take my foundation brush and just literally bounce over the top, and they just blend straight out. This kind of look is definitely heavily influenced by, well, it's not even Kylie Jenner, it's her makeup artist, let's be honest. But it is such a nice look because it's so soft and it suits everyone really. And just really carefully go down the bridge of the nose. Okay, so if you thought we were done with concealer, you're wrong, girl. We're going in with the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Ginger. I've got the shade Honey, by the way, in the Jouer concealer. And I'm just going to concentrate this just in this area here and just on the outer. Just to add more coverage and more brightness. So literally just there. And here. I like to put it here because it gives more of a lift. And that's what we want. Same on the other side. This concealer is very thick and very matte, so you don't want to go too crazy with it. I put a tiny bit on my chin as well. Here. Guys, I just love concealer. There's something about a new concealer. It just gets me. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the same again with the same brush. Take it into this bit here. My eyes. We are going to put concealer there anyway, but whatever. Tap it here. You want to make sure as well that you're tapping it upwards, not across, so that it's really giving you that snatched kind of look, you know? Blend these bits out here with my foundation brush. Got such a stubborn spot here that will not leave me alone. Okay, so you saw me do this in my last two videos. I'm going to take my Maybelline SuperStay foundation stick in Cocoa just to contour / bronze. Here and here. You want to miss out this area here because obviously we've just put our concealer there to lift it, so we don't want to darken it. And we are going to contour the nose. And now I'm just going to blend it out with a Morphe E4 brush. The trick with soft glam, you want to make sure that everything you lay down and blend, you can't see where one starts and the other ends, you know? So like say for instance here, you can't see where my highlight ended and where the contour began. And that's kind of what you want. Everything has to be really, really soft. So like even here, where I feel like I can see that contour, I'll just go over with my foundation brush to soften it a bit more. The thing with soft glam, it's not really that structured, it's just kind of really soft and pretty. And that's why I'm using a bit of a fluffier brush to blend this out as well, because it will just make it softer. If you want a harsh look, I would recommend going with a bit more of a, like a smaller version of this, basically. Blend these sides out. A tiny bit on my forehead. Noticed I really don't like loads of makeup on my forehead anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. I'm just going to take a small fluffy eyeshadow brush to blend out my nose contour. And you want to make sure that you keep your brush on the side of your nose and you don't kind of bring it over to the middle, because that kind of defeats the purpose. And then blend it into the crease. Okay, so my camera rudely overheated for some reason as I was doing the other side of the nose. But yeah, we're finished with blending that out. Just blended it into the eyebrows here and slightly through the crease. I don't know if you can see it, but so now we're just going to set everything. So I'm just going to tap out any creases under my eyes. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake and just press this in the under eye, bringing it back to where we put that highlight. As I said before, I don't like baking this area here because I feel like it shows up on my lines. What I do like doing is baking other areas of the face. So I'm using this little stubby Morphe brush. It's the Morphe M459. I'm getting quite a bit of powder on there, and I'm going to bake the sides of the nose. I noticed with a lot of soft glam looks it's really bright kind of here, and this is what I feel like achieves that. So I'm just going to press the powder on the sides of the nose like this. And I do the bridge as well. Okay, so I've just zoomed you in a little bit to do the eyes. We're just going to leave that baking for a little bit, not too long, whilst we do eyebrows and eyes. So I'm just popping a little bit of my Pears soap through my brow hairs, and this will just make them stand up basically and look thicker. We are literally only going to be using brow gel in the brows today, so super easy. Okay, so they're both soaped up. Next thing I'm going to do is take a bit of my the Nars concealer that I used earlier and just pop this on the lid. Actually, I need a bit of a fluffier brush. Not carving out the eyebrows or anything like that. Literally just using this as a nice base because we want the lid nice and bright. Okay, so next I'm just taking my Mineralize Skinfinish by MAC in the shade Dark Tan. This is going to be the bronzer that I'll tap over the cheeks as well. I'm literally just taking that on a fluffy brush and I'm just going to run it through the crease. Where we put that contour earlier, you just want to connect it. Super easy. This is a really quick look. This is kind of like my go-to look, really. So nights out for work. And I like to drag the bronzer out as well to my temple. That also helps here, where we created that kind of snatched effect earlier. This will kind of emphasize it and help you to kind of add a bit of a line. The other side. You want to make sure that you're going round in circles so that everything's really blended, as that's really important for this look. Well, it's important for all makeup, but you know. Okay, so next, all we're doing with a bit of our the powder that we used to set our under eyes, just going to pop that all over the lid. It's nice and bright and completely matte. You can be kind of messy with this because obviously it's translucent, so it doesn't really matter. And then this is pretty much how exciting this look gets. I'm just going to take a dark brown eyeshadow. I'm taking Rowdy from the Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette, and we're just going to create a really tiny little wing with the eyeshadow. So starting at the corner, just going to draw upwards, just a little line like that. Let's get a bit more eyeshadow on my brush, and then coming about 3/4 down that line, I'm just going to connect it back to my eye. Now with a wing, you just want to keep looking forwards and looking down, kind of figuring out what looks best for your eye shape. And I also don't take it all the way across. So I just take it kind of to the centre of my eye. Okay, so it's a really cute little soft wing. I think the hardest part of doing wings is to get them equal, but I think we're all past that now. I think we're past Karen. So now I can see this one's a little bit longer. I'm just going to elongate this one. I'm just going to brush this bake off because I get really conscious of it making my skin look dry. But then I'm going to bake again, but just under where I did my wing and bring it up just to create that really high cheekbone look. Okay, so then all I'm doing now is just adding a little bit of bronzer underneath my eye, like the tiniest bit. Now we're going to throw on some mascara. This is Extended Play Giga Black Lash by MAC. We are going to put some falsies on, so we don't need loads. Okay, so now I'm going to pop on some lashes. These are my new absolute faves for this kind of look. They are called Coco by the brand Delashed. So check them out on Instagram. They're really, really natural wispy lash, and I just think they complement this look really well. Okay, how nice is that? Put the other one on. I like to pinch the skin to the lash, and it will hide the lash band rather than putting liner over it. And then we're just going to add a bit of that same mascara, tiniest bit, just so my lashes, excuse me, just so my lashes stick to them. And obviously you're going to hit the bottom lashes as well. Okay, so then for our brows, I'm just going to pop some of the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set through my brow. I've been really liking just, I don't know, my brows are rubbish, but I'm trying to embrace it. So I've been liking just putting the soap and the gel through them. If anyone could tell me any good tips on making your brows grow, that would be great. Because I have quite a lot of gaps in my brows, I allow the brush to touch the skin. But obviously typically if you've got really good brows and they're not gappy, you just want to coat the hairs. Let's just dust away this bake here, and then we can finish off with the skin. Okay, so to finish the skin, we're just going to go in with our bronzer, which is the MAC Dark Tan Bronzer. I've ordered a new one, it still hasn't come. I'm literally still in desperate times over here. So I'm just going to pop that over all of the contoured areas. Right here. I do like to take an eyeshadow brush, this is an Anastasia one, just get a bit of it on there and just go back over the nose contour. You'll find once you've kind of powdered it all, it just disappears a little bit. What is that black thing on my nose? It's just a shadow. On the tip. I'll also take that brush and just go back in this area here. Okay, so for blush, I kept it completely matte and went with MAC Pinch Me Blusher. And pop this on the apples and drag it all the way back. I didn't do any highlighter for this look either. I just added a setting spray at the end just to kind of make it a little bit more dewy. Side. Okay, so that's it for the skin. We're just going to set it. So thank God I bought a new setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Guys, this thing is so good, so good. I can see why people were like raving about it for ages, and I'm late to the game. But not only is the spray amazing because it's continuous, it's a mist, it makes your skin look so nice. Like, I can't even describe it. Just buy it, please. Just buy it. I definitely use more than you're supposed to, but it smells so good as well. Okay, so whilst that's drying, we're going to pop a lip on. So for lips, we're going to go in with Cork Lip Liner from MAC. And just line. And then lipstick, I'm using Taupe from MAC. This is like a very 90s lip. Okay guys, so here is the finished look with my little fringe back down. I absolutely love it. Completely matte, but then this little baby has added some life. This is so important if you do any baking, or any setting spray is important. But especially for kind of this area here, if I hadn't have done that up close, it looked quite chalky. So yeah, you need to buy one of those. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the look. If you do any recreations, please tag me. And please check out my colour series on my Instagram. I've put it as a highlight as well. I've never done a highlight before, and that was my first one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!